much of a departure from the 4-gate and end up not being prepared for it at all. In the in the south position, I am absolutely delighted to finally be casting one of his games, as he is one of my favorite players in the whole wide world. It is Liquid HerO.
Indeed. And HerO's opponent going to be up here in the top right-hand corner of the screen. It is Elfi playing as Virus Elfi. I really don't want to misspeak about Virus, but I think Elfi's a part of... No, he's Virus.
Looks like he's planting his first pylon down directly in his main. Down in the bottom left, we see Liquid HerO also doing the exact same. And it looks like everything is going to be pretty typical. The start of the game, no sort of weird cannon rush or some sort of weird 2-gate antics. Looks like Virus Elfi going to be spending his first chrono boost on the energy, on the probe, so that way he can end up getting a lot of econ at the start.
Yes, indeed. So a lot of PvP revolves around how much the Chrono Boost gets used and where it is distributed. Initially, we're seeing Chrono Boost going down on the Nexus, whereas what you normally see is 2 Chrono Boosts for probes, and then the rest goes somewhere else. And some players have been so bold as to say if you use a 3rd Chrono Boost on probes, you're inviting that 4-gate. So really eager to see what happens with these next 2 Chrono Boosts on either side of the map.
Yeah, that is exactly what I am looking at, Mr. Bitter. Where is that going to get snuck down? It looks like we see 24 energy in both players' court. That's a real risky play, planting down that 1 Chrono Boost on anything else, or excuse me, on any more probes. See Elfi, again, doing the smart planting down the pylon at the front of his base.
Yes, indeed. Just single gases from both of these players. And we do see the Cyber Core going down here for Elfi. When is he going to take that second gas? Usually we see Protoss players taking the second gas as that Cyber Core is building. We'll see what happens here. Elfi, as we've already stated, he loves to play with 4-gate or threaten 4-gate. HerO's still scouting around Elfi's base. Elfi's saving up some Chrono Boost. It's entirely possible that he'll just wait until this probe gets dealt with before he deviates from...
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, you'll see a lot of players who end up hiding their tech until the probe ends up getting killed off in PvZ. I mean, especially just hiding how you spend your Chrono Boost can have that exact same effect. And there's the Chrono Boost. Elfi really, really regular about Chrono Boosting those Stalkers really aggressively. Kind of trying to threaten, maybe trying to build some sort of pylon, but it looks like HerO doing kind of a similar opening.
Yeah, indeed. So we've got a Chrono Boost on the Warp Gate, a Chrono Boost on the Stalker in the main base of... Well, no, he's not even building a Stalker right now. Zealot popping out the chase after that probe. Gas steal for by Elfi.
Wow. That is a creative play.
Yeah, and it's a lot stronger when there's not a Zealot out because it takes so much longer to kill that gas. But in spite of that, Elfi limiting HerO's options a little bit. Here we're going to go ahead and throw down a Robo anyway. What does Elfi follow this up with?
Yeah, I do like this Robo play by HerO. Even though he's going to be a little bit low on gas, I think that he'll be able to comfortably build those Immortals, get the good threats up.
Indeed. So we do have the second gate down there for Elfi, and how is he going to follow up off of that second gateway? We've got 1 gate. Whoa, day 9, day 9, day 9.
Whoa, look at this. He's going to be going 4-gate. I mean, this could be something wild. Is he just going to go for some sort of observer and then 4-gate? Or is he going to be doing something like Warp Prism, Warp in 4-gate? I actually think he just might have the observer and do some sort of normal push.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see exactly what HerO goes to build first. Elfi going to throw down a Robo of his own.
It's a Warp Prism.
Warp Prism 4-gate. This is really, really cool. If we look around the main base of Elfi, we can see he doesn't have vision of everything. There's actually a corner of this base that is completely exposed, so that Warp Prism could fly in right there and drop some units, and Elfi would be caught completely unawares. Elfi also out on the map with everything he has. He's Zealot, Stalker out in the center. So he's going to have to be very, very careful about how he moves about and how he engages these things.
This is actually it's a nice little micro engagement, and it looks like Liquid HerO does
Elfi.
get the better of the engagement. Elfi's got to be careful and not let that Stalker get stuck behind that one Zealot. It does look like that Zealot of Elfi is going to end up taking pretty severe blow right now, but I think the Warp Prism play is particularly genius. So often you'll see players like Elfi will rely so much on that force field.
Yeah, really nice micro by Elfi, keeping his Stalkers alive, but he's taking a lot of damage. And there it is, the big warping in the corner of Elfi's base. He has no idea. Ouch. Day 9, that might just be curtains.
And it looks like Elfi trying to reposition himself. Liquid HerO getting into a great spot. Now ripping apart all of those Zealots, and now we are seeing Liquid HerO taking a huge lead right now, starting to pick off the probes in that unit station. We see down to 23 probes. Elfi has to completely halt production, but there is the Dark Shrine from Elfi in production.
Oh, wow, Dark Shrine. Interesting choice when he knows there's a Warp Prison out on the map. Immortal also oh man, losing that pylon, such a big blow.
The Immortal is out for Elfi and absolutely decimating that Stalker count, but there are so many Zealots. HerO has just the right composition.
Immortals running from Zealots looks so silly. Probes will probably be pulled out here to try and help the fight here. This is exactly what happens. But another big warp in from HerO, and this will probably be the closing moments here for Elfi. Losing that Immortal, he's going to lose a lot of probes. Zealot's still running wild in his mineral line. Dark Shrine, it's about 90% complete, but still, you know, there is a Robo up for HerO. He'll be able to make an Observer very easily.
I mean, there is a slim chance that Elfi can maybe get some BTs up, maybe pick off that Observer. Nope. There's the good